The following program is brought to you in part by Time Warner Cable and the Madison County School System. This sports programming is brought to you by State Farm Insurance, Jerry Goble in Richmond, Luxury Pet Service in Richmond, Jack Burford Chevrolet, Faith Created Assembly of God Church, ScenicCabin.com, Linville Insurance, Time Warner Cable, Madison County Schools, Richmond Tourism, Pro Signs, CSEP, First Gear, and Rosenbaum Communications.
Hello everyone, I'm Madison County School Superintendent Elmer Thomas, and I want to thank you for watching Madison County School Sports Television.
Follow Madison County School Sports Television on Twitter, or like us on Facebook, MCS TV, and of course, watch all of our videos on YouTube. Hey everybody, be a friend of Madison County School Sports Television on Facebook, MCS TV on Facebook. Log on and like us now.
Hello everyone, welcome to Madison County School Sports Television. My name's Don Foster alongside Doug Sally. It's 44th District time. Lady Indians started off against the Lady Patriots of Model. Central comes in with a record of 13 wins, 14 losses. Model comes in at 7-17. And Model is 0-3 in it. But as we said, throw them numbers out the door. Everybody is 0-0 right now, Doug.
That's right, and this starts the most exciting time of the year, and what everyone has worked for so hard all year long, starting back in the summer and fall workouts, and then the official practice beginning back in October, and it's what everybody is geared up for is this week and beyond.
It is, and we haven't seen Model any this season, or at least I have not, but they have a star player, number 23, Darian Botts, averaging 25 points a ball game, 10 rebounds.
She's fifth leading scorer in the state at this time, and a real nice player, done an excellent job for them. They ask a lot from her, and she has got a couple of people around her that are good players. The little Hunt girl is only 8 points away from her 1,000th point tonight, so she could reach that milestone this evening. And but after that, the experience really drops off. They're starting a 7th, 8th, and 9th grader tonight, so really, really big challenge for Models. They go against an experienced Central squad.
Central's won a district every year since 2008. 2007, they got knocked off by, I believe it was Madison Southern knocked them off.
It was Madison Southern. So we'll see how this plays out. It's a real important opening period here to kind of set the tone and see if Model can develop any kind of confidence in this situation.
Come out in that zone.
Yeah, they're into a real packed-in zone here.
Got to find a way to stop Bosley.
Well, Central had trouble shooting the ball against Southern Friday night, and I'm sure that Coach Story is taking a chance to see if they can prove themselves.
That's the number one thing for Central right now. They have to get that Southern game out of their mind.
Actually looks like a real packed-in 1-3-1.
That's what it looks like. We're on the floor this time, first time on the floor, and shot up by, not sure who shot that. Was that Raven Kane with the shot? Saved in, though, by Model at it on the baseline. Lost out of bounds by number 2.
They couldn't quite decide who was going to get that. Haley Hunt and
Nia Akonda, 7th grader.
Yes.
They get the ball into O'Brien. Gets it over to Haley Christian. Basket off, no good. Little freshman Lindsey Johns out to Haley once again. No good. Rebounded by 21. That was Julia Smith. See what Model can do on their first possession.
Central's opening up in the man-to-man. And, you know, one thing you see a lot of times in postseason play is when you have a mismatch in an early round, somebody goes
and basket for Bots.
Someone can be real deliberate. Coach Story said that his goal tonight is keep the score down.
Yeah.
Control tempo, control the clock.
He doesn't want to get in a shootout, does he?
He does not want a shootout, and he's
Fashion three-point play. Off the mark. Rebound by Raven Kane of Central. Model on the board first with a 2-0 lead.
It's interesting to have the Bots girl play in the middle of this zone.
There's Shade Bosley in the middle. Up and off, no good. Rebounded by Bots. Let's do it all for Model. Nice take. Bots misses, no good. Rebounded by Hunt. Nope, taken out by Central's Bailey O'Brien. Bailey all the way down lane. Up for Christian, good.
Well, that's where O'Brien is the most dangerous, is an open floor where she can penetrate. She is an excellent penetrator.
Central net 2-2-1. Almost got the turnover out of it. Hunt, no good. Hunt falls to the floor. Out of bounds. Over to the Central Indians. As you said, once you get past Hunt and Bots, you get some awful youth right there.
Yeah, this is a really big stage for 7th, 8th, and 9th graders to come out and play.
There's even a 5th grader on the roster.
Yeah, one of the challenges they have had this year is
Bailey O'Brien for 3, no good. Rebound inside by Bosley, up and in. 5:30 to go. Central on top now, 4-2.
Well, that's going to be a big key, is how they can get the ball off the defensive boards, and they've already given up about 4 or 5 offensive rebounds.
It's going to be the problem with Bosley inside, no one to match. As we said, number 14, Hunt, Haley Hunt, just a junior for Model, 8 points away from 1,000.
Well, here's a 4-corner look for Model.
Yeah.
And what we talked about earlier is controlling tempo, controlling the clock. You want to slow the game down, give your team the best chance to win.
There it is, Hunt. Timeout to the Indians. Coach Robbie Cooksey not happy. 4:53 to go. It's 4-4. We'll take a quick timeout with them. Be back after this timeout.
This sports programming is brought to you by State Farm Insurance, Jerry Goble in Richmond, Luxury Pet Service in Richmond, Jack Burford Chevrolet, Faith Created Assembly of God Church, ScenicCabin.com, Linville Insurance, Time Warner Cable, Madison County Schools, Richmond Tourism, Pro Signs, CSEP, First Gear, and Rosenbaum Communications.
We're back. Back to action at Alumni Coliseum, 44th District action. Lady Indians and Lady Patriots are tied at 4. Early going.
Well, the game plan is obvious here for Model.
Oh, the turnover. Over and back for the Indians.
Let's see if they spread it out again. They went to the four-corner offense last time and opened the floor up for Haley Hunt, and she was able to penetrate and get that layup.
Into the ball game quickly. I think number 21, that's Casey Snide.
Central's going to counter a little bit with a...
Of course, Central has to speed them up.
Well, they're going to a half-court trap here.
They have to trap them. There's Bots in the lane, loses it. Recovered by Hunt.
Coach Cooksey immediately saw that four-corner spread and said, we're not going to do that. We're going to go...
Bots down the lane, no good.
We're going to try to dictate our own tempo with our defense.
They have to get in there and force them to speed up. O'Brien all the way down the lane, up and in.
Well, that's her signature move. That move down the lane with a left-hand finish.
6-4 Indians on top. Here comes that trap. They're going to trap Hunt. She's got nowhere to go. We got a jump ball. Session stays with the Patriots.
Julia Smith ended up with the ball in the coffin corner. They were just past midcourt on the sideline, and Central was able to trap her, tie the ball up, but they keep possession.
That was dangerous.
Yeah, it was.
Hunt down lane, loses it, fouled out by a foul call. Foul on Haley Christian, number 33. That's going to be the first on her, second on the team. You know, you have to think, wonder how much the Lady Indians might be thinking about Southern a little bit before the game, thinking ahead. I mean, it's 6-5 right now, and you know they want to come out quick.
Right, and you know, Model so far has been able to hang around, and the longer they do, the more confidence they will have. So Central really, you know, their main focus tonight is take care of business, take care of themselves. And
knocked out of bounds over to the Indians.
If they do that, Model is really going to have an uphill battle.
O'Brien's going to bring it down, still in that packed zone are the Patriots. Back door, in.
Raven Kane set a really good weak side screen there on the zone, and they were able to lob it over defense and get an easy layup.
Good job by Snide. We have a timeout now to Model. It's a 30. 3:29 left. We'll stay here. It's 8-5, Central on top. Well, Coach, we've seen Models playing to come out early. They want it to four-corner it. As you said, they are looking to keep it down in the 40s if they can, to 50s at the most.
Well, that's going to be easier said than done, because Central's already said, we're not going to let you dictate the tempo. We're going to get into a defense to force our own tempo, and that's why they went to the half-court trap. So, you know, turnovers are going to end up being a key if Model can handle the ball and still maintain the pace. If they're forced into a rapid tempo or they turn the ball over, then it's exactly playing into Central's hands.
It'll be a long night for Model in that case.
Yes.
Central comes out, a little full-court press. Hunt has it taken away by Christian. All right, it was Snide, actually. Raven Kane from the elbow, no good. Shade Bosley inside, draws a foul. Foul on number 12. Chloe Dyer. Actually, foul goes against Bots, 23. That's going to be her first. Boy, that's something Model does not need. They cannot have her pick up a foul.
It just about an impossible task if they lose her early.
Free throw off the mark, no good.
And you know, no matter what kind of experience you have, you come into this stage and it's a do or die situation. There's going to be some early jitters. You know, we're still early in the ball game, and Central's missed a couple easy shots, and it's just a matter of settling down and get it into your own rhythm.
This is the one game a year that if you lose, it doesn't matter if you're 25-0. You lose this game, you go home. It's four-court press, and we're going to get a foul call back in the backcourt. Aggressive defense by the Lady Indians. Foul is on Christian. That's her second, so she'll be going to the bench. Lindsey Johns back in, number 14.
Well, still an advantage there to Central to have a deeper bench. You know, Model's only going to go about 6 deep.
Model goes 6 deep, where the Indians can go probably 10 deep if they had to.
Right, now Central does go back into the man here, and immediately Model spreads it out and goes into this 4-corner offense again.
Ticked on to 3 minutes, 2:57. It's 9-5, Central on top. Shanae Bosley got her hand on the ball trying to force a jump. Bots down the lane, draws a foul. Darian Bots to the line for 2.
And Central doesn't want to pick up cheap fouls or bail people out on tough shots. That was going to be a really tough shot in the lane. Bots doesn't have a whole lot of size to go in there and shoot over people, but
foul on Lindsey Johns. That's her first. Team 4th. Central racking up the fouls early. So Model have any chance. They'll about have to go perfect from the foul line tonight. Bots has one more. It's up and in. It's a 3-point ball game early on. As O'Brien brings it down. Thought about the 3, thought better. Lindsay loses it, jump ball, stays with the Indians.
Well, you run into a situation here where you're going to get some open looks from the 3-point line. There's no way Model can pack it in that deep and not give up something.
Look at Bosley get it into Johns.
So will Central take advantage and go ahead and shoot the ball, or are they going to really try to force it inside, or how are they going to attack that? How are they going to play that?
It's tough right now, as you said, them packing down on Bosley. You know, it's where they want to go.
Yeah.
But nice take. Casey Snyder with her first points of the ball game, or 4th point of the ball game.
And she did a good job attacking the seam of the zone there. Central is able to take the ball side to side and open up that dribbling lane for Schneid.
Hunt's got it. Gets it over, blocked. Bosley blocks the 3-point attempt. O'Brien's got it, and here comes Bailey. Know where she's heading to. Oh, kicks out to Schneid for 3. Off the mark. Offensive glass. There's little Lindsey Johns on the offensive glass. Minute 38 to go. Nice swing over. Get it to Kane up top.
Well, when Bosley's posting, she's got a player in front and a player behind her. That's the whole reason they're packing this zone is to keep the ball out of her hands.
Schneid loses it, throws it out of bounds. Casey just got a little excited on it.
I think they're saying that ball was deflected.
It was tipped. It was deflected out of bounds. Big break for the Indians on that one. O'Brien over to Schneid. Back door. Read it perfectly, did Model. Able to deflect out of bounds.
Well, it's the same play they ran just a minute ago, and Box was able to read that and get a hand on it.
1:12 to go. It's a low-scoring quarter. Playing exactly how Model wants it, 11-6. O'Brien puts it on the floor. All the way down and in. Bailey O'Brien.
Same move. Boy, she's really tough going to that left hand down the lane.
4 points for her now. As we go under a minute. They get it down. Nice job of Bailey to get back and knock it out of bounds.
Well, Abby Vickers tried that cross-court pass and just didn't get enough on it. Central able to recover out of their press and get a hand.
Stays with Model. Get it to Bots. Johns has her once again. Out of bounds to the Indians. Lindsay did a good job there. Just get her hands up and.
You don't have to block every shot to be an effective defensive player.
No,
you know,
just
if you
got in her way.
You get good position, get the hand up, and bother the shooter. That's the main thing.
45 seconds, 13-6, and a turnover. Sloppy quarter so far, both ways.
It is, and it may be a result of those jitters.
It's just, it's the 44th district jitters. Jump ball. Stays with Model.
We're going to a 1-2.
We're going to get a sub
1-2-2 look here.
Emily Willoughby, the sophomore, comes in, giving Is that Snide going out?
It's Emily Foltz.
Who came in, 2 or 3?
Oh, I'm sorry. It is number 2.
Yeah.
My mistake, Don.
We get a travel on the Lady Patriots.
These old eyes start failing you, you get to a certain age.
I'm right there with you. Central's going to have it underneath. We're at 33 seconds, 32.9. As the clock's up here, East KU has the 10th of a second. Gets it down low and in for today, Bosley.
Well, they did everything they could there, but Bosley just too big.
Bosley with 5. They get it in, knocked out of bounds. Over to the Indians. This pressure's starting to bother them right now.
It is, and
sub in, number 21 from Model. That's Julia Smith, a starter back in.
She's the eighth grader of the bunch.
O'Brien is right there. They didn't go to her. Lindsay from outside. 2 points, a long 2. But it's a 17-6 ball game right now as Hunt has it. Lindsay John's going to pick it up. Lindsay just got her feet tripped up on that play. But
right. Team 5th.
That's her 2nd, though. So that's 2 now on the Lady Indians. And here comes a little Emily Fulton, number 3.
I knew she was going to check in this game.
She was getting in sometime. But that's Haley Christian has 2, and along with Lindsey Johns. But as we said, the Indians are pretty deep, so it won't affect them as much as it would, say, the Patriots. Bots up off the glass, no good. 3 seconds. Bailey sees the clock. Up and off the glass. 2-0. No good. 17-6 after 1 quarter. Good quarter by the Indians late. 17-6. We'll be back after this timeout.
This sports programming is brought to you by State Farm Insurance, Jerry Goble in Richmond. Luxury Pet Service in Richmond. Jack Burford Chevrolet. Faith Created Assembly of God Church. ScenicCabin.com. Linville Insurance. Time Warner Cable. Madison County Schools. Richmond Tourism. Pro Signs. CSEP. First Gear, and Rosenbaum Communications.
Welcome back to Alumni Coliseum, 44th District, first round action. Lady Indians and Lady Patriots, along with Doug Sally. Coach after 1 quarter. Model played well for the first one. Look back door, Wayne.
Back screen on the weak side wing of that 1-3-1. That's
Bailey,
the 3rd time they've run it.
O'Brien must have thought Emily was a little bit taller than that.
They just ran that time.
Like a lot more.
Well, they've had a couple.
There's another one at 5.
They've had a couple passes, that it's really Central's had pressure on the ball the whole quarter here.
6 offensive rebounds in that first quarter for the Lady Indians. O'Brien down the lane.
The Central's beginning to impose their will here with their size and defensive pressure. It's probably the only negative thing. Put my foul line.
Yeah. Although it says here Model was 2-5 in the first quarter.
Yeah, that's their 6. So Model's going to go to bonus on the next.
Here on out.
Central back man to man. They a little run and jump out of it that time.
Number 4 jacks up a 3 off the mark. Bots. Just about had the offensive glass. Knocked out of bounds. Going to stay with Model. Bots should have went and attacked that rebound. They have her listed at only 5'8", though.
Yeah, she's not a very big 5'8" either. I mean,
no,
she doesn't weigh a whole lot of. But I'm not going to get into talking about a female's weight there.
No, we don't want to do that.
Don't want to do that.
Bots, a little drive up and in. Bots, 19-8.
Well, she is athletic. You can tell that.
I was talking to Richmond Register earlier before the game and said she'll probably be playing a track if she goes to college, running track perhaps. Willoughby with a 3-point basket. 22-8 now. Central has opened that lead up.
Well, I'm sure Bosley's loving that, because if they start knocking down threes, then
comes a double team.
They're going to have to come out of that zone.
Hunt, no 5-second call. Botts puts it on the floor, drives up and in. Yes! And one for Darian Botts of Model.
Well, it looks like early that she really likes to go with the right hand and turn over that left shoulder when she catches. So we'll see if Central tries to push her to the left side.
As you said, she's one of the leading scorers in the state, averaging 25. You know, not every team reports stats, but 25 is still impressive either way you look at it.
25 is a lot of points for an individual. You know, of course, they look for her probably on every offensive possession that they can.
She's 25 and Hunt averages 13. That should have been a travel, perhaps. No call, but Bosley gets it, and she draws a foul.
Well, you look out there, and the only one that can even come close to looking at Bosley in the eye is Sarah Elliott, and she's assistant coach for Model.
She's assistant coach. Foul was on Smith of Model. Bosley at the line.
And she's already signed a college scholarship for Cleveland State, and just awful explosive inside. Model just having a really tough time matching up.
And we figured, you know, anybody figured they'd have a tough time matching up. Another offensive rebound. This time on the out-of-bound line, baseline, it goes over to Model. Yeah, looking at it, I mean, unless Sarah Elliott unless she had eligibility left, you knew they're going to have a hard matchup with Bosley. Taken away by number 2, that's Willoughby. But she loses it.
Good hustle by Haley Hunt there, coming back and deflecting that out of bounds.
Emily Fultz taking it out of bounds. Well, Fultz, Belly O'Brien, Bosley, Raven Kane, and Willoughby on the floor for Central. Taking it inside to Shade. Just muscles her way in. No good. Kane with the offensive glass and put back. Kane's first basket. We're going to get a little cheap foul on Emily Willoughby.
And she put her hands on her, and of course they're going to call that hand check.
That's been a consistent call all season, you know.
Yeah. She's going to come out of the lineup.
That's only her first foul, but going to put Hunt to the line. Hunt has 3 points.
Abby Hotchkiss is in the lineup there for Central.
Abby Hotchkiss checks in.
We've moved Bosley here to the high post initially on this set. Let's see what they do out of it.
Well, 1-4 high.
Yeah, she
looking down low, looking at Bosley, and she gets it. And she misses the easy one, gets her own miss. Up and in and out. But she would be going to the free throw line.
Well, they dove her down the lane, and she just kind of pin and spin move where she ducked in, and they were able to get the ball to her. So really nice set there by Central that time.
Bosley. Right now, Bosley's having trouble at the line. Is number 25, the little 7th grader, checks in. That is Alex. What did Coach Tate say her last name was again? I never forgot. I apologize. She's not on the roster. She's a little transfer. Nice offensive glass there. That's Hotchkiss down low. Over to Bosley, misses it. Uh-oh.
Well, she came in from Shelby Valley in the middle of the year,
so
she's not on the official. She's on the official roster.
She's on the roster,
but she's not in our program.
No, she wasn't there for team picture. She's a nice-looking 7th grader, though.
Well, she's got a lot of size, and Coach Tate before the game was talking about how well she handles the ball, and played point on their JV team.
Botts down the lane, up and in. That's 25-13 now. Still only a 12-point ball game as we're at the 4:45 mark of the first half. Hey, Model's playing hard.
They're playing really hard, and they're scrappy. You know, they're a scrappy.
On the floor, jump. Oh, they're going to get 25 for the foul. Alex. God, let me, I'd like to know her last name. I cannot remember. Acoustics in here are horrible. But Bots to the line for the bonus, the 1-and-1. Stanley, Alex Stanley. I apologize for not knowing her name, but as we said, she's not on the official roster we have in our programs. Bots missed the free throw. That's 2 1-on-1s they've missed the front ends of.
Yeah, they can't afford to do that. I mean, those are free shots, and they're not having to shoot over anybody, and they can't leave those points on the line.
Bailey O'Brien, kick it to Emily. Back to Bailey. Stays looking for Bosley. Bots on her now.
We were daring.
Actually, there's two girls on her.
They were daring O'Brien to shoot right then.
If you're Model, I mean, that's what you want them to do. You want them to shoot from the outside.
Sure, that's the gamble that you got to take.
When Shade gets it down low, it's going to be awful hard to stop her. Emily Foltz for 3. No, sir. But rebounded inside, knocked out of bounds off of Stanley.
She's very active. Doesn't seem to look like she's intimidated at all.
For a 7th grader, she rose right in like she belongs.
And that's hard to do. You know, you come in and join a team in the middle of the year, and you don't know the girls.
They get it down low. Jump ball. Stays with the Patriots.
You know, you don't know the girls. You don't know their system. It's a lot of a learning curve there. So
Stanley goes out. Casey Snide checks back in.
Another young player for Central is just a freshman.
Yeah. You know, freshman Central's awful young, you know, at a few positions there. I mean, they're going to lose Snide and Bailey. Or not Snide, they're going to lose Shade Bosley and Bailey O'Brien. Haley Christian's the only 3 seniors on the ball club. And, of course, you know, Berea's awful young. Model's kind of young. Well, Model's awful young. And Southern has some young players.
Southern
44th is
Southern
young.
is a junior-dominated team. You know, they were extremely young there for several years, and now they've got maturity, but they only have 1 senior on their whole squad.
They do. So the 44th here is awful young. You know, we're going to lose a couple of good players.
Model's coming out of a box set. They're trying to back screen for Bots, and I think they're going to get either a moving screen or a hold on Fritz.
We got a 5-second call, I believe. No, we do have an offensive foul.
Yep, move.
You're right. Number 12. They pop number 12 for the foul. That's Dyer. Just an 8th grader. Foltz saves it in. And gets it back to Bailey. 3:16 left. Emily Foltz with the jumper. No good, but Bosley down low. Up, off the mark. Rebounded by Model. Bots. Who else? He has Hunt behind her. And Hunt's going to run it. 2:56 left in the opening half. 25-13. Central on top. Stolen away. All the way down. Foltz back to Bailey. O'Brien off the glass. No good. Out of bounds, though, off of Bots. Central controls. Going to have a sub coming in. Number 2, it's Willoughby coming back in. That's just sophomore. Looking over to Central coaching staff, they look frustrated right now. Bosley, no good. Bosley loses it out of bounds.
Yeah, she blew an opportunity there. That was a pretty easy shot for her.
2:39 to go in the first half. Just 12 points.
They kind of pulled back the pressure off here, surprisingly.
They've got 9 fouls. Maybe
they're trying to. Yeah, that's true.
In the second half, I say they'll come all out, especially if Model continues to keep it halfway close. Hunt breaks to 5 second, gets it down, gives it up to Bots. Off the glass, no good. Here comes Willoughby. All the way down, she gives it up. Bosley knocked out of bounds off of a Model Patriot.
Well, Haley Hunt's having to do a majority of the ball handling for them. You can tell already that she's a little bit gassed.
Yeah, she looks fatigued. She lost her. They were daring Casey to shoot it from the outside. 3-point basket. Hotchkiss with the 3-pointer, the freshman guard.
Man, why she look good on that one?
28-13 now.
Good release.
Minute 46.
Didn't hesitate either. You know, that's important for a shooter. Just have that confidence. Go ahead and put it up.
Model gets it over to Hunt. You know, I was told that before the game that not too many of the Model girls are going to look for their shots, and it's getting to be evident that. Nice take there for number 2. That's Willoughby, and they're going to have a timeout. Model needs to find some more shooters. They can't rely on 2 or 3 to do all the shooting for them.
They're having. You can see a couple of those players as soon as they get it, they're looking for Bots or Hunt.
30-13, a minute 22 to go in the second quarter. We'll take a quick timeout. Be back for the rest of the half after this.
Hey everybody, be a friend of Madison County School Sports Television on Facebook. MCS TV on Facebook. Log on and like us now. This sports programming is brought to you by State Farm Insurance, Jerry Goble in Richmond. Luxury Pet Service in Richmond. Jack Burford Chevrolet. Faith Created Assembly of God Church. ScenicCabin.com. Linville Insurance. Time Warner Cable. Madison County Schools. Richmond Tourism. Pro Signs. CSEP. First Gear. And Rosenbaum Communications.
Back to Alumni Coliseum, where the Lady Indians lead the Lady Patriots now 30-13. Central able to get out and pull their lead. Minute 15, Model has it. They desperately need a basket here, and Hunt's going to drive and get it. 30-15. Hunt's 5th point.
That's 5, so she's 3 away from 1,000, and you have to be an old timer, but that was the old Joe B. Hall UK delay game there. Double stack on the high post.
I thought I'd seen that. Oh, that's a travel. Get the travel on tonight. I thought I'd seen that play before.
Yeah, that was
a long time ago.
That's pulling that out of the old playbook.
They're inbounding into Hunt.
And they're staying with it here. So this is a delay game that you can score out of, but they're really looking again to control tempo and run the clock down.
You know, if you're a Model right now and you're down 15, that's not too bad. You know, you're going at halftime, you're down 15, but to the defending regional champions, multi-time district champions, that's not too awful bad right now at half.
No, they're, you know.
Especially consider how young you are.
Those girls are really playing hard. They're just.
Oh, wide open underneath. Somebody forgot to cover Willoughby. Emily with 7.
She's really been a spark off the bench.
She
here.
has. 7 seconds left. 6, 5. I don't think they realize it.
Model's going to have to go here.
2. Hunt. 5-second call. 1 second left in the half. At halftime, we'll be going to Samantha Burford. She will be talking with Coach Robbie Cooksey of Madison Central about what he thought about the opening half. Shot does not count if it goes, and it almost went.
Okay, Coach, you've got a substantial lead in this opening game of the district tournament against Model. Are you happy with the performance in the first half?
No, not really. We missed a lot of easy shots, a lot of easy layups, a lot of easy rebound putbacks. No, that's what's getting us beat in tight games. So no, I'm not.
How will you keep them motivated in the second half?
We're 13 and 14. That's how we're motivated. We're losing more than we win.
All right, good luck, Coach.
You can watch me on your video phone.
Make the most of your trip to the Red River Gorge in Kentucky with scenic cabin rentals or delight in the mountainside beauty of the Daniel Boone National Forest. Whether you are planning a long vacation or just looking for a few days away from it all, check out sceniccabin.com. Our rental cabins and lodge are located close to the Red River Gorge and Natural Bridge Resort State Park. Family reunions, corporate retreats, weddings, and other large groups are very welcome. Cabins are available for small groups of 2 to 6 or large groups up to 15. All of our cabins are modern with city water, satellite TV, paved roads, full-service kitchens, modern bathrooms and showers, decks, grills, and outdoor fire pits. Many have hot tubs and game rooms or gaming tables like pool or ping pong, foosball, and air hockey. A few have internet. Visit sceniccabin.com online or check us out on our Facebook page. sceniccabin.com. Shouldn't you start planning that relaxing mountain getaway now?
Natural hazards can be scary, especially for kids. We count on the adults in our lives to help keep us safe. That's why there's a website that can show you and your family how to prepare for all kinds of hazards. You can learn what to do during disasters, like tornadoes, and how to plan for emergencies, like flash floods. Remember, we're counting on you to keep us safe.
Be aware. Learn how to prepare at MadisonCountyEMA.net.
Another great sponsor for Madison County School Sports Television is Madison HVAC. Visit them at MadisonHVACR.com. By calling Madison HVAC, you always know you'll talk to the owner. Give them a call.
Hello everyone, I'm Madison County School Superintendent Elmer Thomas, and I want to thank you for watching Madison County School Sports Television.
Follow Madison County School Sports Television on Twitter, or like us on Facebook, MCS TV, and of course, watch all of our videos on YouTube. This sports programming is brought to you by State Farm Insurance, Jerry Goble in Richmond, Luxury Pet Service in Richmond, Jack Burford Chevrolet, Faith Created Assembly of God Church, sceniccabin.com, Linville Insurance, Time Warner Cable, Madison County Schools, Richmond Tourism, Pro Signs, CSEP, First Gear, and Rosenbaum Communications.
Make the most of your trip to the Red River Gorge in Kentucky with scenic cabin rentals or delight in the mountainside beauty of the Daniel Boone National Forest. Whether you are planning a long vacation or just looking for a few days away from it all, check out sceniccabin.com. Our rental cabins and lodge are located close to the Red River Gorge and Natural Bridge Resort State Park. Family reunions, corporate retreats, weddings, and other large groups are very welcome. Cabins are available for small groups of 2 to 6 or large groups up to 15. All of our cabins are modern with city water, satellite TV, paved roads, full-service kitchens, modern bathrooms and showers, decks, grills, and outdoor fire pits. Many have hot tubs and game rooms or gaming tables like pool or ping pong, foosball, and air hockey. A few have internet. Visit sceniccabin.com online or check us out on our Facebook page. sceniccabin.com. Shouldn't you start planning that relaxing mountain getaway now?
Welcome back to Alumni Coliseum. Don Foster at Doug's Alley. Halftime is over. Third quarter action. Madison Central leads 32-15.
You know, you're looking at your stats, you got a couple things that jump out at you. Number one is Emily Willoughby coming off the bench and sparking the offense with 7 points. Central's dominating the boards, 27 to 9,
they would.
and they have 15 of those are offensive boards.
3-point shot, no good. It's going to be rebounded by Model.
Botts is leading Model with 10 points, so she's a little bit below her average.
The thing that got me is
pace.
11 turnovers for Model. Central had 7.
Yeah, that's kind of surprising because
A lot of unforced ones.
Yeah, they packed in this zone. They really haven't pressed, they haven't trapped, done anything to really create turnovers. So most of Central's mistakes have just been made they're on their own.
Unforced.
Yes.
15-9 was that second quarter, competitive quarter for Model. Again, knocked out of bounds, standard Model. You heard Coach Cooks at halftime say, Samantha said, how do you keep the team motivated? And he's like, we're 13-14. That's enough to motivate you.
Yeah, they can't relax. I mean, it's a 17-point game. They're in command, but you want your team to play well.
Because Bosley, she's going to run the drive all the way down and in. No, sir. Gets her own miss, though, up and in. Had those rebound stats.
She just added to her stats there. That makes her
That's
7 rebounds and 10 points. So she's 3 rebounds away from a double-double.
Reach in on Shade. It's going to be her foul. Going to be her first foul. I guess the board's up here. Second foul on Shade.
Number 2.
She has 10 points. As you said, Central's done everything right. You know, they've got the rebounding advantage. They only have the 7 turnovers, but they're shooting 41%.
Model just turned it over again.
Up and in for Johns. Oh, the game's getting up here now. It's 36-15. This press is starting to really bother them. Travel call.
I don't know about that one.
I don't either.
I didn't see that. I thought that was a foul.
Yeah, I think he looked at the scoreboard and said, we're going to help him out a little bit. Hunt got tripped up, no call. Very good no call.
One element of the game that Central probably needs to clean up a little bit is the reaching. Of course, they're trying to dictate tempo. They're trying to pressure the ball. But they don't want to put Model on the free throw line or a future opponent. You know, like we're talking about, you don't want to get these bad habits.
When you win tonight, you have 2 games left guaranteed minimum. Turnover. No, Bot saves it. Knocked behind. That was a block by Shade.
Yeah, she got a piece of that.
Haley Christian back on the floor with her 2 fouls. Down low to Bosley. Haley, no. Bosley cleans it up, though. Over to Bailey O'Brien, who's going to drive. Up and in.
How many times have we seen that tonight? That's at least 3, I remember, driving layups.
Well, that's 6 points for her. Seen that all season long now, Bailey. Bots, little jumper in the lane, no good. Haley Christian with the rebound. And Shade's going to run with it. Working against Hunt. Not quite sure where she was going with that one.
I don't know, but the referee swallowed the whistle on that one.
It's 38-15. Central on a 6-0 run to open the third quarter. 5:40 to play.
Well, now you're in a situation where, oh, there she goes again.
8 points now for Miss O'Brien.
I don't think Central's going to do it, but if they really wanted to, they could pull the ball back out and make Model play man-to-man, but they're not really having any trouble.
You know, right now it doesn't matter if you win by 1 or by 21, as long as you get the win tonight.
That's right.
And there's no sense in embarrassing a district opponent, if possible, you know, I mean. So no pressing, and they're just going to play their game. Take it up and in.
That gives her 7.
For Haley Hunt. Taking it down low to Johns. Up off the glass, no good. Rebound it. Raven Gain inside. Haley Christian for 3. And Coach Cooksey calls for the 5. Going back off to the man-to-man. Half court.
Yeah, that's good to see. I mean,
3-17
under control.
Say no. Nice back tap by O'Brien. O'Brien all the way down for her 10th point.
Yep, they've all been left-handed layups.
She just caught Haley napping on that one.
Yeah, Haley was looking over at the bench to
get a call, I guess.
Get something from Coach Story and kind of turned her head. Smart defensive play, though.
Heads up. Nothing less than what you expect from a senior guard. Been to 2 state tournaments with the Indians. Got a foul against Johns. If it's against Lindsay, that's number 3. It is. It's her 3rd. And Botts to the line for 2.
Well, we might want to mention that this tournament tonight is in memory of David Park, longtime athletic business manager here at Eastern. He spent 33 years up here and basically ran the show for the district, and every time the region was here, he just was kind of the go-to guy, handled all the organization behind the scenes kinds of things. And we really miss David. He passed away unexpectedly in November, and just a super guy.
I remember the day he died. I seen that and I got that call and I couldn't believe it. I thought somebody was trying to play a bad joke on me. I'm like, yeah, I just seen him the week before and he looked fine, but David was a hell of a guy. He ran the Sweet 16 or when it was up here a couple of times, the All-A. We're all lost up here without him.
Yeah.
We didn't know where to go find our drinks at halftime.
He was a real organizer, and he had
basket by Botts.
He had it running like a well-oiled machine up here, that's for sure.
Tell you what, he's a graduate of Central. He loved the Indians. He loved EKU. Every football game, he was down there with me at it, watching the games.
Well, more penetration and a easy putback there by Bosley.
Bosley now with 12. On her way that double-double if she hasn't got it already. Hunt, 14, is 1 point away in that 1,000-point club.
Trying to run Botts off a little curl there. Kane did a good job positioning herself so that she couldn't make a clean cut. They're going to do it again.
Oh, kickball. It's going to stay with Model.
A little pick-the-picker action there.
Taken away by Haley.
She just wasn't open.
Over to Bosley. Bosley up, no good. Gets her own miss, no good, but she will go to the line for 2. As we said, game 1, Model Lady Patriots. Game 2 tonight, which you will see Central and Model Boys. Model comes in, the great record. I think, what are they like? How many wins do Model Boys have? Like 18?
They're right up in that neighborhood, and they've had good success. Their strength of schedule is not near what Central has played.
Westo feels like this is a team, one of his better chances of getting a district. So he drew the unenviable task of getting Central. I don't think they've lost a district in, 20 years?
Not since 1995.
95.
It's been a
long time.
Been a while.
I was a year out of high school.
Well, I was actually assistant coach on that Southern staff. When we pulled a win out there in the overtime. It was an overtime
game even. 1995. That's a long time for district titles.
Yeah.
Hunt gives it up. Tipped. Go get it. Hunt tried. Knocked out of bounds. Stays with the Lady Patriots. Sub into the ball game is going to be number 2, Willoughby.
Comes the spark plug back in.
As you said, Willoughby's come off the bench, and she helped them out a lot.
Well, it's good for a young kid to get that kind of confidence on this stage. A lot of kids come up here and they're intimidated the first time they're in this situation. So for her to come in and do what she's done, that's really a good confidence builder.
Billy O'Brien gets to take the much needed rest, and she may be done for the night. Number 5. Be a good chance to get some of the young guards a chance to play. All the way down the line, that's snide.
Well, you have a lot of things that start running through your head as a coach at this point. You say, well, this game's under control. I'm up 30, 2 minutes to go. There's no sense in risking injury. No. You got a lot of basketball left to play.
Hunt, off the glass, no good.
She had that ball deflected on the way up and couldn't regain control of it.
We got the carry. A double dribble, actually. Emily Fultz with the double dribble, number 3.
Emily is the granddaughter of a longtime Central baseball and basketball coach, Don Richardson. So,
Phil Fultz and Mr. Fultz.
Yeah, but I was thinking that was a granddaughter.
She's the granddaughter of Bill Fultz.
Okay, with Becky Humphrey. Okay. we'll figure it out.
We'll figure it out here.
We'll get the
at our
family
next
tree
break.
out.
That's right. Ancestry.com gets a free plug. Knocked away by the Indians. Snide. That's Haley Christian, 33. Charity Mack in the ball game now, number 45 for Central. On the floor we have Fultz, Willoughby, Mack. 21 is Casey Snide along with Haley Christian, the senior. Cheap foul by Emily. She knew it after she committed it. Model will be inbounding. And they find Bots in the corner. One-on-one. In the lane. Up and off the glass. No good.
Well, they had her isolated well. She just didn't finish the play.
Fultz is getting triple teamed. She's all the way down and good. Emily Fultz with the basket. Her first basket of the game. 52 seconds in the third quarter. Game's moving along now. Brisk pace.
Yeah, not been as many fouls or turnovers. This, of course, Madison Central's backed off their pressure.
Up and no good. Knocked away. Stays with the Indians. Bots knocked it out of bounds. Hodge gets back into the ball game, the 5'6" freshman. 32 seconds, get it to Mack. Snide, down low to Hoskins, and she draws a foul. I'm sorry, go ahead.
Well,
you go ahead.
I was just going to say one thing we haven't mentioned tonight is this is a game played on a college floor, which is 10 feet longer than the high school floor. So it's a little bit of an adjustment when you come up here and you play, and you got that extra 10 feet to run on each transition, and your spacing on your offense, and the defensive pressure has to be extended further out on the floor. So it's a little bit different than your regular high school floor situation.
I guess it's safe to say now, since David's gone and it's 15 years, we used to come up practice like the night before districts up here on this floor.
So that's why
we had an inside source.
That's why.
Don't tell no one. Don't tell no one. But as you said, it is a bigger floor, and it is even though it's not that much more, it is a big difference.
It is. If you've never played on a college floor before, then it's a.
She gets it up and in. What a play by Bots. She threw it up and it fell.
Tell you what, she's still scrapping. She's playing hard.
Yeah, Model has no quit right now. They're down 55-20, but no quit in them. 5 seconds flat left in the third quarter. Bots has 15, going for 6. She's got her 16, 3 seconds, 2, 1, plenty of time. No, out of bounds, no good. The end of the third quarter has the Lady Indians now firmly in control. 5-23, back for the quarter after this timeout.
Hey everybody, be a friend of Madison County School Sports Television on Facebook. MCS TV on Facebook. Log on and like us now. This sports programming is brought to you by State Farm Insurance, Jerry Goble in Richmond, Luxury Pet Service in Richmond, Jack Burford Chevrolet, Faith Created Assembly of God Church, ScenicCabin.com, Linville Insurance, Time Warner Cable, Madison County Schools, Richmond Tourism, Pro Signs, CSEP, First Gear, and Rosenbaum Communications.
Welcome back to Alumni Coliseum for the fourth quarter. First round action, Madison Central and Model. Central on top 55-23. Well, after 3 quarters, the numbers don't lie. Lady Indians have 22 offensive rebounds.
22 offensive rebounds, dominated every aspect. One thing you can tell is the defensive pressure put on by Central has put them into a one-on-one team, and they've only had 1 assist all night, and Central has 11. So that's a telling statistic also. It goes Bots to the hole again.
Well, the one thing now we're looking for in this ball game It's for number 14, Hunt, to get another point, to join that 1,000-point club.
Well, you'd like to see her do that. You know, this is going to be her last opportunity this year.
Yeah, she's a junior, and I don't, you know, it would stink have to go all summer to wait to get that point next November, December. Right. So, like to see her get that point tonight. Bots misses a free throw.
It's going to start setting in here, if it hasn't already, for the two seniors for Model, that this is it. You know, it's a tough situation.
Oh, nice play by Bots, the senior. She didn't want to go down yet, not without some more points. She can't finally get the ball. Rebounded by Hunt, though.
You got to admire her. She's just working so hard.
Hunt's going to go to the line for the chance to get the point. To the line. She needs one.
She needs just one of these two free throws here to fall, and we'd like to see her do that.
Nathan Hudson, director, got his camera ready in case it goes, and there it is. Her 1,000th point as a member of the Model Lady Patriots.
Well, that's quite a milestone. Not many players can say that they scored 1,000 in high school.
That's a big advantage. I don't care where you go to school at. That 1,000 points, impressive. 1,001.
Well, congratulations to Haley.
Central's young again. We'll try to reset that lineup. As
real nice pass by Willoughby there.
It was. Willoughby.
She waited on the defense to commit and put that pass exactly where it needed to be, so that the shooter could go ahead and go right up with it without hesitation.
On the floor is we have Willoughby, Fultz. She don't want to be called no Fritz.
Who is the granddaughter of Bill Fultz,
my old principal. We made a couple calls.
Not Don Richardson, and that was my mistake. Don Foster straightened me out here.
That's right.
And I knew that.
Coach Richardson said, "Do not call me Bill Fultz." Number 32 is on the floor for the Indians.
Don is actually helping out on the radio tonight. He's down the table there from us.
Oh, he sure is, isn't he? I didn't even see him down there. 32 is just a 7th grader in the ball game for Central. Ansley Wood. Emily Fultz running the point now.
Got Charity Mack in there too. She's
Charity
a freshman.
Mack checks back in. She's a transfer from Model.
Is that right?
Yes. Her and Snide came from Model last season, I believe.
I'll tell you what, Model could have used those two girls. Central goes into a 1-2-2 zone now.
Yeah.
A little different look than we've seen all night.
Gets it down low to Bots. Taken away. Jump ball. Central. Looks like Madison Central is going to do their part tonight and get the win. Tomorrow night, Madison Southern and Berea.
Well, they've played once before, and Central's able to handle them relatively easy.
Should Southern win it, set up a rematch of last Friday night, which was a great game.
I'll tell you what, if that plays out, then you're going to see a heck of a finals in the girls.
Basket by Wood. That's her 4th point. It's just another 7th grader for Madison Central. Bots up, down. Shot no good. Rebounded by Central's Willoughby. Willoughby all the way down the line, up and good.
Boy, you really like her the way she's played tonight.
She has got 9 points off the bench.
And she just has had no conscience. I mean, she just come in here and played.
No fear.
No fear.
She just come to make it her night. She's like, that's what you like to see out of the young ones, though, you know.
I'll tell you what, when you come into this situation, you go out and play with that kind of confidence, that's saying something. Here she goes again.
She learned from Bailey O'Brien how to do that. Just take it to the rack.
And good judgment right there. She didn't have anything. She's 1-on-4. She pulls it out, sets the offense. Good job.
Emily Fultz, 3. No, sir. But rebounded by Mack inside. Couldn't get the fall, but she'll go to the line for 2.
Central's got another inside player with a good physical presence in there that can rebound and do some damage inside. Look forward to next year.
Charity Mack, only a freshman.
Right.
As we said, Central has 3 seniors in Shade Bosley, Haley Christian, and Belly O'Brien. And then 3 juniors. The rest sophomore younger. And here comes some mass subs now in. 25.
That's a Stanley.
Stanley girl. And number 1, Bailey Vanover. An 8th grader, Bailey Vanover.
You got 42, Nia Hawkins.
Nia Hawkins, Dominique Hawkins' little sister.
I was thinking that might be the case.
And 13.
Kristen Dillon, she's a junior.
Dillon Jr. checks in. They said they're going to play a little zone.
You know, one thing about Coach Story, this is his first year at Model, and he didn't get the job until late September, so they had no opportunity to work in the summer, no off-season condition or weight training.
Stanley travels, no basket.
Didn't get her steps down exactly, but she had the right idea, and it was a good pass.
32 into the ball game for the Lady Indians. The 7th grader Wood checks back in. So yeah, he came in late, as you said, and that's always hard, you know.
Yeah, he's
came in like a month before practice officially started.
Yeah,
so
that's exactly right. And
he had no control on the schedule.
He's originally from Clinton County, played high school ball at Clinton County, and Don.
I was open.
You were open.
I was open. I was going to knock that down, but I was afraid if I shot that, Newbauer would want to recruit me. Head coach Jeff Newbauer might be in the building. He might see me.
But going back to Bobby, he played ball at Trancey in college.
Pennsylvania.
Yep.
Where was he a coach at last season? Was he at Nicholas?
He was at Nicholas County. He was up there for a while, and he does an outstanding job with these young ladies. Just what you call a rebuilding year for sure.
As I sit here, my former player, Berea head coach Jennifer Cornett, just texted me, told me to catch the ball.
Yeah, that wasn't.
Hey, that's why I coach. You know, I wasn't a player.
I'm not gonna make fun of my cohort here. I'm just not gonna do it.
Thank you. I'll have to get on Jennifer tomorrow night. Can't say nothing bad about her. She was a sharpshooter. She played for us. She went on to play, I believe, was at Union. Set some records down there, and she's done a good job at Berea this season. First year at Berea.
Right. And you got another sharpshooter on the bench from Madison Southern. Summer Simmons played at Berea.
Yeah, that's right.
So at halftime they could come out and play a game of horse.
You know what them two have in common? They both played for Coach Frankie Ray at one point.
Yeah, Coach Ray was down at Berea College.
He was at Berea College for a summer, and of course he was at Central when Jennifer was playing. Botts hits the free throw, 64-28. 2:20 left.
That's 18 for Botts. And look at there, she's still hustling, playing hard. Right down
this
here.
whole Model team, there's Hunt knocking her away. Coming across and knocking it out of bounds, that was Botts.
That was Botts again.
So,
hats off to her and her career.
Great career.
Really done a great job for Model.
Heard a lot about her last 2 years up here, you know, and she may be vertically challenged like most of us. She's listed at 5'8", but she was a ball player.
Look at that rebound.
She's going to go all the way. Stanley getting back. The Botts with the point. 64-30. That's her 20th of the ball game now for Darian Botts. Out of bounds over to the Patriots.
She should be the game's leading scorer.
Yeah, I believe. Today had 13, but I think she's been on the bench long enough where she hasn't got any more points. So, minute 19 left, Coach. Time to pick a Jack Burford Chevrolet player of the game for Madison Central.
Well, I think you'd have to go with Bosley. A case could be made for Emily Willoughby.
Bosley, though, with another double-double.
Double-double. She was able to draw the defense inside. You don't have to score sometimes to be a valuable player.
That's right.
They were set up to try to stop her. Model was, and She just had another outstanding performance. Could have finished a few more shots inside, but boy, she just dominated the boards and
Shade had 10 offensive rebounds.
Yeah, she's just a load in there to deal with.
Foul whistled, and to the line will be Bots.
Well, they had let the clock run there a few seconds. I guess we're on the running clock, though, right?
Not officially, but I guess neither team's going to mind too much. I mean, game's out of hand, but.
Boy, I tell you what, when you walk in that locker room after you've lost the last game, that is such a difficult situation.
It hurts on it, everybody does it. I don't care if you win the state tournament. You eventually walk in and say goodbye to your seniors, and it's never fun.
It's not fun, and
especially when you lose, though.
Well, yeah, and I remember when I played I went in and cried like a baby, and you realize that's it. It's over.
Like we say, majority of these kids won't go on to play college, so. Basket.
Real nice pass and feed
by
there.
Woods.
The Model's going to put in all of their younger players.
They just take the time out to sub. So Model Patriots going to get a big ovation as they go off the floor for the final time. 2 seniors, I believe. You have Darian Botts, who's a senior for Model.
You've got Jalen Botts, number 32. Looks like she...
Actually, Botts might be the only senior.
Kaylee Ham, number 1. Trying to pick out all these girls for Model. Number 44, Abby Atkins. She's an 8th grader.
2 seconds remain, and Central will be moving on. They're going to have a chance to defend their district title come Friday night against either Berea or Madison Southern. 66-35 is the final, Coach. Not much different than what we expected coming out.
Kind of what we expected. Model really had their backs against the wall, and they were outsized. They had a lot more mature players, a lot more experienced players. Just an all-around mismatch, with the exception maybe of. So everything went kind of as planned, and Central was able to rest a lot of their players and get some people in the lineup that were able to contribute and maybe give them the confidence.
Central will move on now to the good win for the Lady Indians. So 66-35 was the final. Michigan Bosley, the Jack Burford Chevrolet player of the ball game. So we'll catch you here for Berea Madison Southern. Don Foster for Doug Lee. Thanks for watching. We'll catch you in the gym.
This sports programming is brought to you by State Farm Insurance, Jerry Goble in Richmond. Luxury Pet Service in Richmond. Jack Burford Chevrolet. Faith Created Assembly of God Church. ScenicCabin.com. Linville Insurance. Time Warner Cable. Madison County Schools. Richmond Tourism. Pro Signs. CSEP. First Gear. And Rosenbaum Communications.
Natural hazards can be scary, especially for kids. We count on the adults in our lives to help keep us safe. That's why there's a website that can show you and your family how to prepare for all kinds of hazards. You can learn what to do during disasters, like tornadoes, and how to plan for emergencies, like flash floods. Remember, we're counting on you to keep us safe.
Be aware. Learn how to prepare at MadisonCountyEMA.net.
Another great sponsor for Madison County School Sports Television is Madison HVAC. Visit them at MadisonHVACR.com. By calling Madison HVAC, you always know you'll talk to the owner. Give them a call.
Hello, everybody. I'm David Sullivan.
I want you to watch Madison County Schools Sports Television.
Rosenbaum Communications. Rosenbaum Communications is a full-service television production and media company. We've produced projects and provided services all over the world for such clients as ABC Sports, NBC Sports, CBS, ESPN, Amway International, Time Warner, and many regional and local clients such as East Kentucky Power, Center College, Georgetown College, KET, the Kentucky Coal Association, Keeneland, and the Kentucky School Board Association, and many, many more. Give Rosenbaum Communications a call and let us quote and plan your next media project. No project is too small. Our client list may be impressive, but our service is very personal and budget friendly. Visit our website at rosenbaumcommunications.com. Let us show you how to get started. We look forward to hearing from you soon.
You know, fans, when we were actually doing a ball game, Randy and I talk a lot of times about how important rebounding, turnovers, and free throw shooting, how important those three things are. And what we thought we'd do today is show you the free throw shooting part is really important. We always say on the air, free throws, you got to make them. Why?
Because they're free.
They're free. So they've named them that for a reason. So we're going to do a little free throw shooting competition, best out of 5 between Randy and I, and we'll just show you how easy free throws are to make. So as you can see, Randy,
they are free. What's so hard about free throws? Come on, boys and girls, hit your free throws. You'll win the game.
I want you to watch Madison County School Sports Television.
Rosenbaum Communications. Rosenbaum Communications is a full-service television production and media company. We've produced projects and provided services all over the world for such clients as ABC Sports, NBC Sports, CBS, ESPN, Amway International, Time Warner, and many regional and local clients such as East Kentucky Power, Center College, Georgetown College, KET, the Kentucky Coal Association, Keeneland, and the Kentucky School Board Association, and many, many more. Give Rosenbaum Communications a call and let us quote and plan your next media project. No project is too small. Our client list may be impressive, but our service is very personal and budget friendly. Visit our website at rosenbaumcommunications.com. Let us show you how to get started. We look forward to hearing from you soon.
Natural hazards can be scary, especially for kids. We count on the adults in our lives to help keep us safe. That's why there's a website that can show you and your family how to prepare for all kinds of hazards. You can learn what to do during disasters, like tornadoes, and how to plan for emergencies, like flash floods. Remember, we're counting on you to keep us safe.
Be aware. Learn how to prepare at MadisonCountyEMA.net.
Another great sponsor for Madison County School Sports Television is Madison HVAC. Visit them at MadisonHVACR.com. By calling Madison HVAC, you always know you'll talk to the owner. Give them a call.